Hello. My name is Jack, and this is the Jack Halford Podcast. I'm not actually sure what episode it is. Let me just sort this wire out. The mic is an Apple today, if you didn't notice. Thank you for everyone that's been commenting on my videos and stuff. I notice there's a lot of negativity. A lot of people don't really understand what I'm trying to say is anyone can do anything if they fucking try. And I didn't mean you can run a marathon if you walk a marathon. I meant you can always walk a little bit of it if you want. Like, it doesn't matter. It's not the end of the world, is it? If you have to walk a little bit of the marathon. You've still done the distance if you've walked a little bit of it. Yeah, fucking donut bitches. People are just silly, aren't they? They're smelly little sausages, aren't they? Smelly little sausages. Talking of sausages, mine's not small at all. Or maybe it is. Maybe it's the smallest one you'd ever see. It doesn't really matter, does it? Pink ladies are probably my favourite apple. I'm not sure I really like pink ladies. I prefer tanned. Actually, I don't know. I've been out with a few pale ones. I'm talking about ladies now, not talking about apples. I do like apple products, but I don't want to... What the fuck am I on about? You've got to get warmed up, haven't you? All the audio listeners have to listen to all this shit. But if you watch it, you probably still have to listen to it all. I just put I don't really edit things. I can't be asked. What have I been doing this week? God damn, what have I been doing? I felt like Otto out of The Simpsons actually this week, because part of my job now is driving a bus, which is pretty cool. So that was fun. I was a bit nervous because I've never driven a minibus before, but it was sick and really powerful actually. A lot of fun. So this job is so cool. I get to drive. I get to hang out in nice places with artists and do cool stuff. It doesn't feel like a job to me. If you do something you like, it doesn't feel like a job. It's fucking sick. I love it. I love the fact that I put a stupid video on social media and I made money because people saw that, clicked on my website and brought shit. I fucking love that. So now I'm not going to post any I might post things to say, oh look, I've got this product, but this is way more fun doing this and then just clipping it. I might actually have to do segments where I'm saying slightly not controversial things, but I'm just saying stuff that might wind people up, because it seems to be the thing you have to do on social media. You have to sort of like or prod someone's winding up hormone or whatever it is, and then you like, oh, you get them a bit wind up, and then they post like a comment saying, oh, you sus fucking bellend, I hate you, you don't know what you're talking about, blah blah blah, and then someone else will come to my defense, and I suppose that's how you get lots and lots and lots of engagement. It's how the news does it. They create outrage, and I see it. I'm like, fucking hell, I'm not gonna. This is what I do. I put my special goggles on, so I don't have to fucking listen to it and watch it. Yeah, don't watch the news, dudes. Don't watch it. Don't be informed. It's better to be not informed. I will inform you of anything important. Just listen to this. We're all gonna die. That's all you need to know. Just fucking live your life. Jesus. Was he real? Was he? I don't know. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Dude, I think hell actually sounds like a cool place. Like, apart from being, like, tortured and stuff, I don't know, South Park made it seem kind of cool. I don't know. Like, I mean, Saddam Hussein isn't a funny dude, but in that, it's kind of funny. Maybe that's what's happened. Maybe South Park has made everyone like terrorists. Because everyone in this generation seems to really like terrorists. Here I am with my Free Gaza flag in my video saying everyone likes terror. What is a terrorist? A terrorist is someone who is an opposition, isn't it? It's an opposition to the mainstream sort of view in a place that's being attacked, I suppose. So you could say the IRA are terrorists, but a lot of people would also say the IRA are freedom fighters. A lot of people would say that Hamas are freedom fighters. And obviously the fucking shit they do is terrible. Like Hamas, they did that attack in Israel and they went over in fucking whatever it was, like fucking kite things, fucking primitive shit. And I heard that they stabbed a pregnant woman's belly and pulled a fucking baby out of it. So that's what we're fucking dealing with here with Hamas. Motherfuckers. Bitches. Little bitches. And then you've got Israel fucking blowing up kids. So it's fucking tit for tat. Tit for fucking tat. But they seem to be doing more harm. You know, if they could easily just calm down. You know what I mean? And just let everyone, you know, just chill out. Give people some fucking aid, dude. They're gonna hate you because you're not allowing them to live a normal life. You're making their life a living hell. And you're creating more terrorists. It's fucking dumb. And everyone could see what's happening. I think you can see that's happening. I mean, I would fucking hate Israel too if they bombed every my fucking place all the time. And I would hate Hamas too. I do hate Hamas. I don't like any terrorist organization. I'm not a fucking one of these fucking idiot, fucking liberal retards who doesn't understand, you know. You can be sympathetic towards children, well, fucking men as well. Men, women and children. Every fucker who's not anything to do with any of this getting blown up. I have a lot of empathy for them. Because if that was me over there, I don't think I'd be able to deal with it. There's a lot of very strong people, you know, just a lot of the mothers I see just trying to keep their kids, you know, okay. And that is, it's a horrific scene. Like, no mother should have to, like, cradle a baby and hold its ears while there's, like, fucking bombs going off around them. We dehumanize these people, the fucking media. Like, we're so used to it in the West, to seeing all these brown people fucking blown up. But when it happens to white people, we're like, oh my God, they're like us, what the fuck? Bullshit. I call bullshit on it. And plus, I'm fucking tanned. A little bit. I mean, I don't really look that tanned. But I'm a little bit. So I feel as though I have much authority on this subject matter. I am basically Olive. I'm Olive. My dad used to say, before he died, that we have darker skin because the Romans come over here to Britain. So that was his explanation. He was like, yeah, the Romans come over here and invaded us, so that's probably why we're a bit darker. Pretty cool. My dad was very cool. Carpenter. Great sense of humour. And I miss him a lot. And that's where I get my looks from. Certainly don't get them from my mother. Sorry, my mum is. I get my well, both of them were bloody lovely. My mum is still alive. I don't know why I'm saying were. But she's lovely, and I think that's where I get my loveliness from. Because I'm very lovely too. and kind. And she's very kind. I think that's where I get it from. But my dad was too, and he was very generous to do anything for anyone. You know, he had a right temper. I get that from him too, but I'm working on that temperance. That's why I got into stoic. Without stoicism, man, when he died, I wouldn't have fucking coped. So I'm glad I got into the stoicism philosophy. That really helped me. I really do think that a lot of young men need to get into stoic philosophy. It really does help everyone. And women too. Women too. I know that a lot of women who listen to this probably don't get as much from it as men do. They probably just saw me and thought, wow, he's really attractive. I might listen to him. Yeah, free to listen to this too. This is mainly for dudes. Yeah, I went for a phase where I didn't really have many dude friends, but I didn't really have many friends at all, really. I had one friend, actually, John, and we used to just go to the pub and go to the McDonald's car park and eat food and shit. That was pretty good. It's a good friendship. That's life, man. Fucking going to the pub, having a burger, and going to the Mackies and having a burger. That's life. That's all I'm saying. Did it with my mate Jadget the other day. I went to Mackies. Mackies is fucking terrible for you, dude. Terrible. But every now and then, it's alright. You know, we're all gonna fucking die. Remember that. Like, eat healthy. I'm meal prepping all the time. Did it earlier. Made some marinade, chili lime marinade. Chicken breasts in it. Gonna cook it tomorrow. It's gonna be really nice. I made my famous beef mince kind of stewy veggie sort of thing. It's not veggie. It's got beef in it. Lean beef mince, really good, and some potatoes, and it's beautiful. You know, I made 5 meals. And I just like to get all of the food cooked on a Sunday or whatever, and then I don't have to piss about during the week as much. I do eggs in the morning. I have like 6 eggs in the morning. You know, a lot of protein because I do a lot of the old running and stuff. So it's good to get the protein. Keeps you good looking as well if you eat well. And if you eat shit, then you look like shit. So eat well. Then again, dudes don't have to worry as much as women. I don't think. Women, they do all this stuff, all this skincare stuff, and then they still get outbreaks. And then men, they eat kind of eat whatever they want, and then they have alright skin. Like me, I just have great skin. But if I do eat shit, then it does deteriorate. I gotta say, obviously. Yeah, like, I don't do the booze, I don't do the cigarettes anymore. I keep wanting to get back into cigars, but I know that it will lead back to cigarettes. So maybe I'll get a cigar for my best friend's wedding. Then I'm going to be able to. They've asked me to drive the car as well. It's got a pretty cool vintage Mercedes. I love it. Creamy, beautiful creamy car. I love driving. Driving all these different cars at the minute. It's fantastic. Life is good when you get to just drive, and I fucking love driving, dude. But yeah, I might get him a cigar because I think that's a thing to do, isn't it? Get someone a cigar when they get married, dude. Especially my best friend. Gonna get him a nice Cuban one. There's a lounge in Derby, a cigar lounge, so I might head over there and see if they have any good ones. You know, it's a nice thing to do. Even if he doesn't have it, he can just save it. You know, it's a cool thing to have. Like, especially, like, imagine that, dude. Like, you're in a vintage Mercedes. I got a big cigar, and they go. I'm driving them with my top hat on or whatever. And we're like, yeah. It's fucking, dude, that's life. Well, you know what I mean? Come on. We're all just fucking beating our meat, watching Netflix. Go and buy a fucking vintage car and get a cigar for like 15 quid and just like, you know, just fucking do cool shit. Why not? We're all gonna die, you know. Work out, eat right, a majority of the time, then you look good when you're doing that fucking cool shit with the cigars and stuff. Like, Michael Jordan used to smoke the cigars. Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's been on the cover of Cigar Aficionado magazine quite a few times. Not that I read that. Maybe I should. Tell you what, I'm getting into all of this fancy shit. The more money I accumulate, the more stocks I accumulate. I went to try an Amiga watch the other day, and it was a great experience. I love going into those shops because they treat you so well. And I told him I'm just looking. Let me try on all these watches, and he showed me one that was made specifically for NASA to go to outer space, and I got to try it on, and I was like, this is really cool. This is very cool. And then you look at the price tag, and you're like, wow, I can't afford this. But still cool. It's good to have a goal of some kind. I really love automatic watches and looking at all of the different complications inside of them. It's a real nerdy hobby. Like some people think it's really vulgar, and I don't give a shit. I like them, and I don't think it is vulgar to like watches. I think it's like a nerdy thing. I think a lot of the watch community are like nerdy, but in a good way. I think it's good to like stuff and get nerdy about it. If you don't have an interest, what the fuck are you doing with your spare time? Like, you're not looking at stuff that you're interested in. But anyway, I tried that. That was interesting that I tried that watch on that was specifically made to go to outer space. And then later on yesterday, I went to a exhibition launch at a church in something Winkle, Old Winkle, ALD Winkle, Old Winkle, think Northamptonshire, and it was great. And there was an astronomer called Paul Fellows who did a bit of a talk. Apparently there was also a viewing where they went outside and obviously just looked up at the stars, but he did a talk. It went on for quite a while, to be fair, just about the universe, and it was very interesting. And he was talking about how he thinks there is life out there on different planets, which is very cool. And he was sort of proving it as well. I was looking at his slideshow, so that's cool. When you're getting a presentation by someone, an astronomer from Cambridge University, and he's saying he believes in aliens. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think aliens are real, and I think it is possible that we are all aliens, actually. That's what he was alluding to. He was saying, well, a rock might have hit Mars, and then shrapnel from Mars might have come over to Earth. Had like bacteria on, hit Earth, and then that evolved into us. Like some little organism from Mars, or something from Earth could have went over there, and that's why there's like evidence of these certain things or whatever in Mars. But I like to think, what if we're Martians? That's pretty cool. I like the idea of that. Dude, I mean, if we're Martians, then does that really matter? I don't know. We're all refugees. Are we all refugees? No, we're not. We're all citizens of the universe, dude. We're all citizens of the universe, man. Open up the borders. Nah, if I can keep them all out, I don't care. England for English. Nah. Fuck that shit, dude. Fuck that. I really like the Welsh. I like their Welsh. I love their accent. Especially the softly spoken, like, women from Wales. Oh my god, beautiful. 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 I love it. And Newcastle too. I love that accent. There's someone here that has a Newcastleian Geordie accent. She's got a podcast too. You should listen to it just because she's got a nice voice. I swear down is a very nice voice. I forget what it's called, but I'll try and link it if I remember to link it, bros. What else have I been doing this week? I did a bit of painting. The artist who I was working with at work was showing the students who I was working with how to make prints with Lego, which was sick. It was really cool. I'm going to try that out, definitely. It was fun. He had a very cool printing press. Then I might have to message him about getting one of them, or I might have a go at hacking my own together, or having a look on eBay. I'm sure it's not that hard to make a printing press like that. Just like clamps two pieces of wood together, basically. Didn't look too hard to make. You can fabricate pretty much anything if you just draw a diagram, and you can do anything if you put your mind to it. You can do anything if you put your mind to it. Example. No. But thanks for asking. You can do anything if you put your mind to it, apart from fly. But if you're on acid, you could try and fly. But I wouldn't do that, because that's how people die. Yeah. Why am I holding this apple with two hands? I don't know. Sometimes you see people holding small bits of food with two hands, and I find that very unusual. I'm not sure if I agree with it on a moral, ethical level, but I'm going to allow it. Yeah. I don't know about that, dudes. I'd always go one-handed with a small food item myself. Then again, I was eating chicken wings earlier, and I used both hands. So, like pull a bone out, and then you suck the meat off the other bone. Beautiful. They weren't the best chicken wings. They were a bit hard. I don't like deep fried chicken wings. I prefer them. I just cook them with marinade on, and then maybe put some more sauce on them afterwards. Yeah, nice and slappy. I love it. I love it a lot. I love my chicken. I love chicken. I've got into chicken a lot recently. I was on the steaks. I had a terrible steak the other day. It was from the farm shop as well. I thought it was going to be good because it was from the farm shop, but it wasn't. It was fucking shit. £7. £7 for this rump steak, and it was shit. It was total shit. I cooked it how I usually cook it, seasoned it with salt and pepper, and then got the pan really hot, and I put olive oil over the steak, and then put it in for a minute on each side to sear it. Got some butter in the pan, started basting it with butter, and then took it out and rested it for a while. And normally that tastes fucking great. So obviously not going there again. Sometimes it could be hit and miss. Like, I'm usually inspecting every single steak to see which has the best marbling on. And sometimes you don't want too much fat, but that's why the flavor is, my dudes. The flavor is in the fat, and that's why I only like fat chicks. All right, I'm only gonna say this once. I like fat chicks. So if I've ever been with you, you're a fat chick. All right, I'm sorry. You're a fat chick. I'm only joking. A fat is. Fat bum, fat ass, curvaceous, big booty, big booties. Why have I got goggles on? Jesus, I might as well keep them on now. Yes. What else? I tried to do a marathon in the morning yesterday, and I was gonna, but then I was like, oh shit, I've got to go and have coffee with people. So I did 18 miles. Plus I started to get cramp. So I was like, great excuse. And plus last weekend, obviously I did the 48-mile challenge. So I don't think my legs have fully recovered from that yet. But It's good to try stuff out, and try it again in a week or two or whatever. Just keep doing it until you get it. That's what I say. And it wasn't good pain, because I could run through good pain. It was like the type of pain you have to acknowledge, because if you don't acknowledge it, you might tear a ligament or fuck your body up, and then you won't be able to run or walk or do anything. So it is good to listen to your body sometimes. But often, sometimes it's in your head, and it's just like, go to bed, go and sit down, stop. And you just got to say, fuck you, you fucking little bitch, I'm going to keep running. And that's why I like running, because you can say fuck you to your little voice in your head telling you to stop doing something that's actually going to make you fucking stronger, because pain is where the growth is. But it's not going to be the right kind of pain. Not like, oh no, I feel like I'm actually going to injure myself pain. But the burn, the fucking burn that causes growth in muscles and the sort of mental fortitude. Yeah. Plus, when you do something really cool and really challenging afterwards, the fucking euphoria you get is sweet. It's sweeter than the fucking sweetest maple syrupy covered pancakes. I don't know what's sweet. What's sweet? I don't know. The sweetest cherry pie, apple pie, lickety split. Bacon. Oh, bacon. Oh. I love bacon. Oh my God. All my halal friends. And I'm just like, I love bacon. Bacon is my favorite. Jews and Muslims don't like bacon. I love bacon. I would eat bacon around them. I do not care. I do not respect their... I respect it. But I'd eat it around like this fucking stupid rule that you can't eat bacon. That is terrible. Everyone should eat bacon. What a stupid rule. Who the fuck come up with that rule? That's stupid. I disrespect it. You've got to eat bacon. Bacon is the best, all right? My religion is baconism, all right? Baconism. You put bacon on things, it tastes better. My farm shop doesn't do that good of steaks, but their bacon is amazing. They do different types. They do smoky bacon, smoked bacon, and bacon. And the smoky bacon is the best. But the smoky bacon, I'm pretty sure they put like liquid smoke in it or something. But it's beautiful. It's so good. Oh my God. Oh, it's so good. Oh. Yeah. It is real good, and I will have it on with my full English. But tell you what's really good with pancakes: little stack, maple syrup, and the smokiest bacon. Like the Americans got it right with putting like sweet and salty bacon. Oh my God, it's delicious. It's bad for you, but it's good for you. It's good for your soul. Soul food. It's good for you. Bacon is good for you, all right? Bacon is good for you. You heard it here, folks. I'm a doctor. I am a health expert. Bacon is good for you. Eat more bacon. Please support your bacon farmers, the pig farmers. Yum, 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 yum. Miss Piggy, thank you very much. Delicious. That's my type, by the way. Little Miss Piggy. If you look like her, please slide into my DMs. Thank you. What else has been happening? Well, I did that episode the other day where I was like, I'm going to quit this job I've been training for, and I did. And I've been much happier, so I'm glad I did. Now I've got 2 jobs. I'm an artist and an education coordinator. Great. And also, part of being an artist is making publications and doing workshops and things. And the other jobs, basically, I need to be an artist for that too. I think they employed me because I'm an artist. So, and you just like doing a bit of everything. Fairs, trying to get funding, selling shit though is my main. Well, I don't know, workshopping as well. Yeah, so many ways you can make money. Just fucking look and then do it. I went to a networking event this week to try and find spaces to do workshops. It was amazing. The people, Tina and John from Doc Media in Leicester, I think they ran it with the help of someone called Hannah from the White Theatre in Leicester. And it was a great networking event. And I met a lot of people that have space and they want to help me get into spaces so that I can do these workshops that are for local people, that are going to help local people. They're going to be affordable. And the idea is that these workshops will be for local people that don't really have any space or materials, but would love to do arty-farty things. And I want to help people do arty-farty things. I want to teach people some foundational skills like stretching their own canvases and learning about how to draw properly, and just giving them the confidence to be able to express themselves and to be who they are. Because that's what art allows you to do. It is very much an expression of who you really are. And a lot of the time we put masks up. A lot of the time we pretend we're something we're not, which is fucking stupid, by the way, because we're all going to fucking die. Remember that. Be the fuck who you are! You fucking dipshits. Jesus Christ. Be who you are. Because if you're not you, then who's being you? You just, like, Jesus. Because you can't be anyone else. So if you're trying to be someone else, it's not going to work very well. You're not Brad Pitt. You can't be someone else, dude. You're not an actor. Stop acting and be yourself. You know? Be the cringy motherfucker. Do whatever the fuck you... Who cares what people think, man? They're all going to die. We'll just do what you want. I'm wearing 2 pairs of fuck... I don't give a shit. Walk in a funny way. Who cares? Jesus Christ. Lick my balls. You know what I keep saying? Lick my balls and shit on my nipples. I keep saying that. And I love it. It's like a tick. It's not even a tick. I know I'm saying it. But sometimes I just say stuff. Lick my nipples and shit on my face. It's just a fun thing to say. You know, people are too serious. I walk into a room and I just say, lick my nipples and shit on my chest. And then everyone's like, what? And then they're forgetting about the problems. Forgetting to just say shit. Just say stupid shit. And be in the present. Stay stupid shit. Stay in the present, bro. Poop on my face, lick my balls, eat my hairy asshole, shit on my nipples and call me a pimp. Pretty pimp. Pretty pimpin'. Neil Young. It's not Neil Young, is it? Is that Neil Young? It's not Neil Young. Who wrote... There's a song, and it's called Pretty Pimpin', and it's sick. And Courtney Barnett is friends with the dude. It's not Neil Young, is it? Is it Neil Young? I don't know, dude. I keep thinking Neil Young, and I don't think it's Neil Young. It's someone else. Whoever did the Pretty Pimpin' song, dude. It's a great song. It's a great song. I don't even know if it is the name of the song that I'm thinking of, but it's a good song. I also thinking of Fleetwood Mac. Doom 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 doom. Doom dee dee doom dee 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 doom doom. Wow 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 wow. Boom beady boom beady beady doom doom. Do 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 do. The Chain. The Chain. Yeah. Amazing. I love that, dude. Like, just find some songs you like and go for a run. And if you're driving somewhere and it's like the sun's coming up, make sure you got a song that's really good. And you're driving and you're just like, this is fucking great. And that's the only time you're allowed to have a cigarette. You got a cool song on, you're driving into the sunset, and you're like, yeah. Yeah, boy. And then you eat your McDonald's breakfast and you're like, this is a good day. This is a good day. These are terrible things for me, but this is a good day. This is a good day. You know why? Fucking good day. Good tunes, good sunset. You're just having a good time. I'm sorry, I'm coughing. I'm gonna get some tea. Sorry. I'm having some tea. This is peppermint and licorice tea. It's very nice. It's very juicy. Someone said they didn't really like the sound of me swallowing, so... Oh, yeah. There you go. You can have some more of that, babes. What else? Jesus. Oh, some crunchy peanut butter. You know what? I don't know if Aldi have stopped doing the big 1 kilo peanut butter packs, but I couldn't find any today, and that pissed me off, man, because who wants to buy little tiny jars of peanut butter? Like, it just goes straight away. I'm just like, oh, let's eat it all. I'm very sorry. It's because of all the shouting. Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. That's what we used to do in singing club to warm our voices up. Yes, I used to go to singing club. I tried judo, but I preferred the arts. So yeah, it's pretty gay, isn't it? But I like singing club, and there was a lot of girls in that as well. I used to wear a bandana. It was sick. I used to wear a bandana, and it had flames on it. How fucking early 2000s is that? Bandana with flames on. It's fucking sick. Dude, I felt like the coolest kid with this bandana on. I used to wear bandanas all the time. It was so cool. With my Razor scooter with a flame bandana on. So, I'm glad I didn't have this. We had scooters, but we never used to take the scooters to the skate park. We used to take skateboards to the skate park, but now you get all these fucking... They ruined it for everyone. They ruined skate parks. All these fucking scooters, fucking idiots, dude. I hate them. Kill them. Kill the scooter fucking kids, dude. Smack them in the head. Smack them in the fucking head, dude. Because they get in the way. But then kids get in the way. We used to get in the way. We used to go to this indoor skate park and we used to get in the way of the older kids, and they would get pissed off. But we were trying to learn. Come on. It was still fun. It was like the coolest fucking thing in the world, indoor skate park they had. And this is before iPhones and stuff. This was like when you used to be able to buy like a topless model picture of Katie Marsh or of Titty Marsh or whoever it is, of Jamster magazine advert. I don't know what it was called, but and all the Nokia phones looked sick, and I was always really jealous because I had a shit Sanyo from Argos that was like 30 quid. Well, and it didn't have a camera on when camera phones were out. I used to pretend it did. I used to pretend my phone had, I pretend to film. So, oh yeah, I'm filming now. Doesn't really have a camera. I was just pretending. But I had a blind deck. I had a blind skateboard deck, and it was like 50. I got it for my birthday. I was like, this is the coolest thing in the world. I got to pick it out at a proper skate shop. I got like cool, good trucks. I think they were Venture trucks with a beautiful red V on. I don't know what wheels I had, but if I was buying wheels now, I'd want some like pink ones or something, or some like Spitfire ones with the Spitfire logo on. If I was making my perfect skateboard, it would be Venture trucks like the ones I had. They were just metal with the red V on. I'd have a blind deck, just like a skull on or something, and yeah, like pink or some like Spitfire logo wheels on. High number ABEC, whatever, red bearings in it. Oh, I bet you could get different colored bolts and things. Oh, you could get really geeky about skateboards and the bolts. Sexy. And then like put the grip tape on in a certain way, so there's like a line at the knob head of the skateboard. so it looked like a knob. That would be funny. I love the fact, like, skaters are the funnest people, and that's why I like ultra running. I feel like ultra runners and skateboarders are kind of similar in the way that they act. Like, you get ultra runners that take nicotine to like keep them up and stuff. I think that's pretty gnarly. You don't really hear of many athletes doing that shit. They're great, and they embrace the hallucinations and stuff. And obviously, skaters like drugs, so that's cool. I mean, drugs are bad. Like, what am I saying? When I got into running, and now I'm like this healthy dude, and then I'm like, wait, hallucinations? Well, that's pretty cool. And then I'm painting, and I'm like, what? Mushrooms? What? You know what? Maybe I'll try them one day. I don't know. Laws are there as guidance. Not really, dudes. If I'm talking to kids and they're talking to me about drugs, I'm just honest with them. I'm I would advise against it, because you don't know what's in these things, and you are basically supporting crime. But what I would say is, I'd be honest. I'd be like, yeah, I've tried weed, and I really didn't like it. I'm already fucking weird up. But then again, I didn't tell them. I don't tell them a lot. But then again, I had good times too. But I just don't think it's for me, because I like to get things done. And I don't think I get anything done if I'm just laughing at the funny faces that the Spider-Man, where it's like the dorky dude who's in Spider-Man, don't know what his name is, but he was making some funny faces, and I just remember fucking laughing. And I also remember a time where I was on a sesh, and I made a cake, and it was like a Jacob Rees-Mogg themed cake, because I was part of this community of like arty, musician-y, alternative people that like to make music and go to gigs, and for some reason we all shared memes about Jacob Rees-Mogg, and it was funny. So I made a Jacob Rees-Mogg themed cake, and we put a spliff in its mouth, and then we smoked weed and drank nice pale ales and ate the cake. And I was trying to eat the cake, and then I started laughing at the cake and almost choked to death. Like, laughing at cake. Laughing at cake is a good way to die. I wonder how many people die laughing at cake. Jeez. Laughing at Jacob Rees-Mogg cake and dying. Jacob Rees-Mogg, I like him and I don't like him. Like, if he wasn't in charge and he was just like a character in the Beano or whatever, and he's just his posh, like, oh, hello, but no, he's an actual Tory politician who can say, no, let's not give kids free school meals. Yes, let's bomb these innocent people. Let's do some fox hunting, but with hounds, not with rifles, which would make more sense to me, but only if you're a good shot. Obviously, hunt with hounds if you're a terrible shot. It's dreadful, but nature is fucking awful. There's a lot of people that are against hunting. I think it's fucking stupid. Like, they look like fucking idiots in their stupid like, wear fucking real tree and hunt like the Americans do. Or fucking Canadians. They go out in all this fucking tweed. Hello, I'm going to fucking hunt properly, dude. Fucking wimps. You know what I mean? Fucking posh twats. Like, I don't know. It'd be kind of fun to go clay pigeon shooting or something. I don't get why they wear all this stupid gear. It's not practical. Like, get some proper practical hunting gear, dude. Oh my god. What else don't I believe in? Do I believe in anything? I don't know. I have different opinions on things to other people in my community of the arts. Because they're all fucking fake. They're like, oh, I can't say, I might upset someone. You're gonna fucking die, you retard. Fucking idiots, dude. Man. Like, fellatio. What do I have? I don't know if I like blowjobs that much. I've had a lot of them. And, some of them, if they're good, they're good. They're really good. But, if they're bad, yeah. No, thank you. Hand jobs. I was talking about hand jobs the other day with... and I was just like, yeah, no thank you. I would rather just not do anything. Blowjobs, if they're good, they're really good. If they're bad, no thank you. Obviously. I'm not even talking about teeth. Some people are just really terrible at doing them. But what? How the fuck did I get on to blowjobs? Fellatio, licking, eating ass. Not something I do generally sober, but do enjoy it when I am drunk, which I don't get drunk anymore, so probably not going to eat any ass. But it's fun to talk about eating ass. If I'm with a girl and I'm really into her, I would eat her ass, no problems. She wouldn't even have to ask. I'd just be like, that is good pre-workout. It's like, this is not a PG thing. If you're a kid, stop listening. After I've already said all of this, do drugs. Don't do drugs. Do them if you want, I guess. Just don't do them a lot. I would say drugs, do them if you're in a good place. Don't do them if you're in a bad place. That's my consensus, really. It's with drinking. If I'm feeling down and low, don't drink, because you'll feel more down and low. It exacerbates how you're feeling. A lot of drugs do. So if you're feeling low, you make it feel more low. And if it makes you feel better, it's only going to last momentarily. So it's better to embrace the healthier coping mechanisms, which is why I made the Man Up zine, to help people that get in depressive ruts and have anxiety and shit, and are men, think about developing some healthier coping mechanisms and good habits to put them in a better headspace so they feel better about themselves. Because a lot of people don't feel good about themselves a lot of the time, because of the times we live in, because it's hard. There's a lot of poverty, which you don't see if you live in, like I live in a nice village. You don't really see that much poverty, but if you just go out into town, there's a lot of homeless people. And if I go into different areas, I see it. I have friends. I have friends that I went to college with, and I've been to their houses, and it's really upsetting. Like the scenes. I gotta say, poverty is real and it's horrible, and I want to help people get out of it. And that's why, if you can't afford my Man Up zine, then you email me and I will send you a free ebook copy of it, so then you can read it for free. Yeah. And if I really like you, I'll just send you one for free, because it's just a zine. It costs money to make and produce, and it took a lot of time, but I want to help people. So yeah, if you can't afford it, just ask, and I'll probably just send you one, or an email, whatever. A lot of people, what they say is that ask me to send them the ebook, and then when they've got more money, they might buy the I like that. That's really cool. But sometimes when they say that, it just makes me want to send them a real copy, especially if they've like just gone through something, or whatever. Like I don't generally want you to have to share your whole life story. You just tell me that you've not got a lot of money, I'll send you an ebook for free. You don't need to prove it. I hate the fact that there's a lot of things out there where you have to prove that you're fucking poor, as if you didn't already feel shit. They're like, prove that you're unwaged. Prove that you're a fucking piece of shit. Give me your form. Prove that you're disabled. Prove that you need a carer to get a free ticket for the care. Prove it. Prove it. Fuck you. Fucking bitch. I will never ask for proof. I can tell that you're disgusting. We're all disgusting. We're all full of shit. We're all full of shit ready to shit out. That's what the Sean Locke said. The great, late Sean Locke. All right? We're all full of shit ready to shit out. And when you die, you fart. You let it all out. You let it all out. Pieces of shit. You're all pieces of shit. We're all pieces of shit. Okay? You fucks. Oh my god. How long have I been doing this for now? Wow, 50 minutes. And I'm just talking total nonsense. What else this week have I done? Have I done anything interesting? I definitely delivered things back to the man who I said I don't want to work for anymore because it's the right thing to do. It's always good to be respectful, especially if someone's been good to you and they've respected you, then respect them back because you never know when you'll cross paths again. If you've been in a work environment where you've been treated like shit, fuck them up the ass. But if they're cool people, then yeah. And he was a socialist too, so I was like, yeah, it's pretty fucking cool. But then so was Hitler, so fuck that. History is pretty cool. History is very cool. I like history. History is very cool. History is very, very cool. Where am I going with this? History. Yeah, knowing stuff. I don't really know that much. I mean, I think that people, when they say they know a lot, they probably don't. Because there's a lot more to learn. But some people really do blow me away with the amount of knowledge they have. And it's cool when you meet people that know a lot and they can, that I love being blown away. I love being told things and people just know it off by heart. I'm like, wow. But I'm like that with my art. Like I'll just come out with random tidbits, random facts. Light refraction, things to do with screen printing, reactive pigments and such. And like just interesting facts about artists like Salvador Dali. Salvador Dali was a surrealist artist, and he used to sit on a chair like this with maybe an easel in front of him, and he would fall asleep with a coin in one hand like that over a metal plate, and then when he was started to really get into that deep sleep, his hand would slowly let go of the coin or the marble or whatever he was holding. It would hit the metal plate and make a big sound, wake him up, and then he would start painting whatever he was dreaming of. Imagine that. That's so cool. What a cool fucking art process. I mean, Salvador Dali's art is amazing. A lot of women, they don't really like him because he painted pictures of like bodies of women with limbs missing and shit. But I think that's I think that's inclusive. I mean, the fucking blood pouring out of them, but I think that's inclusive. I don't know about you. I think that's inclusive. I think that's feminist art. That's what I think that is. He had an anteater as a pet. Who has an anteater as a pet? Not many people. If I had a weird pet, what would I have a weird pet? If I had all the money in the world, what would the weird pet be for me? I like lots of birds, like cool birds of prey. It would be really cool to just sort of have a big conservation area where you helped, species that were going extinct not be extinct. So you just buy lots of land on a continent where there's lots of different wildlife going extinct, I suppose. Yeah, that'd be sick. But like a household pet, I just like dogs. I've got a dog already, Jack Russell. It's called Rocky, and he's a little shitbag, but I love him to bits. He's a little fucking shit. He is so yappy, and he whines. Sometimes I want to kill that little shit, but I also love him to bits because he comes up to me and he gets like, it just makes me happy, and he just comforts you, and he's the best dog ever, but he's also a piece of shit, and I hate him. But isn't that right for all family? Don't we love them and hate them? Don't we want to kill them all the time? Isn't that just true for everyone? kill you. A little bit. I don't know if that's normal or not. I don't know if I really dream of actually killing people that often. Maybe only once a day, but I don't know if that's normal. I think men think about killing people and sex a lot. I don't know if women do. Probably do. Women are psychos. They do think a lot of crazy shit and are angry for no reason. But I guess that's because they're on periods and stuff and they have a lot of hormones going on. And I think maybe men wind them up because we're so chilled out and cool and don't really give a shit. Some of us do, but most of the time I'm just like, what did I do wrong? Fucking idiots. They look good and they're soft and shit, and they smell good most of the time. Sometimes they don't. Fishy. So yeah, sometimes people have really bad beer. Like some women really do. I don't like. You think they look good and then they smell. It puts me off. Some of their stank I like. Sometimes I guess when I'm just horned up, I'm just like, here we go again. Talking about women again. I'm just like, run, run, run. You know, some of that stank. I'm just like, run, run, run. Pheromones, I suppose, something like that. But when people have a really stinky house, that really puts me it fucking puts me off. And I've been around some stinky fucking houses, let me tell you that. And it puts me right off. Because to me, it just says you don't care about yourself. And to me, when you don't care about yourself, that means you've got some kind of mental issue that you need to sort out. Mental issue, as a politician would say, issue. You got to sort that shit out. The best thing you can do on a weekend, if you work, if you're employed, if you are a sole trader or some kind of business person, or if you're a business person, well, I'm a business person. I've owned a business, I've dissolved a business, and now I'm a sole trader. Because that makes more sense for what I do. I don't know why I started a limited company. When I was in lockdown, I was bored. I was like, I'm going to start a limited company. No, don't need one, mate. Idiot. Sole trader's fine. I will start a company again if I need to, if it makes sense. A little bit more admin. Then you can just get an accountant to do shit. But anyway, we were talking about weekends and how it's very good to just order everything and clean everything. That's really good. It's a good thing to do. That's a great way to set you up for the week, is on the weekend, clean your house, get all the laundry done, do all the fucking boring shit. It takes me an hour. I just get everything done, an hour or two. A meal prep, and I get all my meals done, clean the house, sort everything out, and then on Monday wake up in my fresh bed sheets. I've got my clothes ready to put on. My ice bath is full of fresh, new, cold water. Everything's beautiful and nice, and I'm setting myself up for success. If you live in a shithole and you don't look after your environment that you spend most of your time in, then your life is going to be harder. So make the habits that you want easy to fulfill, and make the habits that you want to get rid of, like smoking crack, hard to do. Smoking crack's very hard to give up, I heard. I wouldn't know that, but I heard. I've met people that have, hard. Please don't smoke crack. It's not good. Eat ass. Don't smoke crack. Yeah. Man, this is actually a good podcast today. I'm actually saying shit. I'm awake. I think it's because I put on my stupid costume, and I guess I was thinking, if I look more stupid, then on social media when I make the clips, people will have something to comment on. They'll be like, oh, what a fucking knobhead. Look at this fucking prick. Look at this douchebag. And I'll be like, yep, thank you very much for that comment, sir. You're helping this reel do very well. Idiots. Fucking idiots, dude. And yeah, I mean, the way you dress can really affect your confidence. What I'd love to do, if I had loads of money, those like makeover shows, but like Queer Eye or whatever, but like just like fucking people that know how to dress people up And people that need a bit more confidence, just take them out fucking shopping and get them wearing clothes that fit. Even if you're overweight, you don't feel like you look good in clothes. You can look good in clothes. You just got to buy the right fucking clothes that fit you, the right silhouettes and things, and then you will look good. You will feel better about yourself, and no one's going to be able to fucking stop you when you look that good. People are going to be intimidated. You could be a fat piece of fucking shit and you could look good. Okay? It's just how you fucking put together an outfit. That's all I'm going to say. A lot of people agree with me on this. You could be the biggest disgusting piece of shit and look good if you know how to put clothes on in a certain way. Like me. Look at me. Fuck yeah, boy. Yeah, boy! Okay, I think that's all I'm going to say today. Thank you very much for tuning in, for listening to my pod. I will see you on the flip side, motherfucker. Bye-bye.